Today, I was ordained as a pastor 7 years ago by the Dr. Apostle Paul Gitwaza. I was ordained in Zion Temple. I want to start by saying thank you to Apostle Gitwaza. Thank you for believing in me. Thank you for being obedient to God. Thank you for seeing the call on my life. You didn't have to, but you chose to. So I'm forever grateful for you. Grateful for the way that you uplift others. Grateful for the ways that you want others to grow in their gift in the body of Christ. I'm thankful that you know the need for more younger people in the ministry. So I'm thankful for you. I also want to start thanking to Apostle Masasu of Restoration Church. It was at Restoration Church called Casa Bonita in 2005 in December on Christmas that I was baptized in the water, but I was also baptized in the Holy Spirit. So I'm thankful for the Apostle Masasu for your obedience to start the church, because without you saying yes to your calling, I would not have attended your church. I would not have decided to follow Jesus and be baptized. So I'm thankful for you as well. You may not know me by name, you may not remember me, but I'm thankful that you decided, by you saying yes to your calling, many others came through, many lives changed by just attending your service. You will never know who they were, but I'm thankful for you. I also want to say thank you to Apostle Mignon as well, Cabera, Alice Mignon Cabera of Women Foundation Ministries. I'm thankful for her as well, because by you saying yes to your ministry, I was able to know my gifts, I was able to know my calling. So I'm so thankful for so many people. I'm thankful to Reverend Yankee Un, who was my mentor when I was a chaplain in a hospital. I'm thankful for Reverend Doug Dickens. I'm so thankful for Reverend Dr. Cynthia Wilson from Garrett Evangelical Theological Seminary. I'm thankful for Reverend Dr. Karen Mosby. Listen, I cannot list all the people. I believe that in order for someone to go higher in life, you need to acknowledge the people who have blessed you along the way. I am thankful for all these men and women of God, servants, who by them saying yes to their calling, they made a way for many other people to be empowered and to be encouraged. And I want to also encourage other people who are in ministry, even other people who are not in ministry. It's okay to be thankful for people who have supported you. It doesn't matter if you still get along or not. It doesn't matter if you left on bad terms or good terms. But I think it is important to acknowledge that because of them, because of their lives, because of their ministry, that you are able to get to where you need to be. I'm thankful above all for my parents. I have the most supporting parents. I don't know where I got them from, but I'm thankful for them. I'm thankful for my friends. I'm thankful that this journey has not been easy, but I have had the best mentors that anyone can ask for. I'm thankful for Reverend Malu Fairley Collins, Fairley Collins. I'm thankful for her wisdom, for her ability to create life, and through her words, for giving me the ability to see that I still had so much to unlearn. But I'm also thankful for those who did not believe in me, who did not support me, because I would not have learned so much about myself. Thank you for those who did not want me to succeed. Thank you for those who were against me and against my calling, because you helped me. You helped me focus on God. You helped me know what was important, and what was important was following God who called me, and not following and looking for approval. Thank you for making me realize that I was not called for approval. I was called to serve. Thank you for those, especially, let me start by saying thank you to my family. Thank you to my siblings, Axela, Debs, Cece, mon cri d'amour, Keke, my siblings. I cannot thank you I cannot thank you. You have been the best support I could have asked for. You guys have supported me even in times you had no idea what it meant. But I'm thankful that I have a family that loves me, that prays for me. I'm thankful for my best friends. I'm thankful for my mentors. I mean, I would not be who I am because it is not easy to walk into this calling. It is not easy, but I'm thankful that God has given me a support of people, a group of people that have prayed for me, that have supported me through counsel, that have supported me through empowerment, that have supported me through finances. In order for me to do what I'm doing requires money. So I'm thankful for those who went above and beyond to support me so I can give this message to more people. So on this day, as I celebrate 7 years as a pastor, I would not have done it without God, but I would not have done it without you who have continued to support my ministry. Now, I know I cannot believe it that it's been 7 years, but I'm not going to stand before you to tell you that, I know so much or I'm better than any other pastor. But what I have come to learn, I'm going to share with you the 5 most important things I have learned being a pastor. The 5 most important things I have learned being a pastor. The first thing I learned being a pastor requires you to learn the true definition of serving, right? Serving. That serving is not self-serving. All right? Serving is not self-serving. That even when you're serving others, make sure that you check and recheck, right, your intentions. Because sometimes we do good, but with selfish intention. We help others so we can be known. We help others so our names can be recognized. I had to learn from early on that I'm truly called to serve. And even when my work and my service are not recognized by everyone, as long as I did what I did, it doesn't matter if people saw it. As long as the person I helped knows that I did it out of love, as long as God knows where my heart was when I did what I did, that was enough. So I really learned that when you walk into this calling, it's not about holding a mic. It's not about speaking to crowd. It's actually the work that you do when no one sees it. It's the work you do when you don't have the microphone. It's the work you do when you're not on camera. And the second thing I came to learn as a pastor, the first thing I really learned is be careful of the words that come out of you. Now, mind you, I was ordained when I was young, right? I was young and I never realized that my word had so much power, and I had to be careful, and I had to decide and early on realize that my words can either hurt someone or help someone heal. And that's when I decided that no matter who people are, no matter what they have gone through, I need to empower people. I need to share a message of positivity. I need to remind people of the love of God, of the grace of God. And it was very important early on to learn how to communicate, because communication is key. Now, communication is important in every other area. Communication is important in business, in entertainment, like whatever you do. It's even personal relationships. It is important to know how to communicate, but it is important above all to know that there is power in your tongue, that especially when you're a leader, that you have power to empower people or abuse people. And once I realized that, especially me growing up and seeing from some experience or stories I heard of pastors who were abusive, I made a decision that I do not want to be a statistic. I do not want to be a stereotype. I do not want to use my platform to hate people, to discriminate on people, and therefore that was a choice I made early, that my words, that the words that will come out of my mouth will be life-giving and life-filling. So the third thing then I came to learn was it is very, 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 very important to know the difference between being a pastor and actually being a person. Right? Because there are people who define who they are, them as a pastor. And it's always important for me to know that, yes, I'm ordained. I'm a pastor. I love my calling. I love serving and preaching and reading the word and empowering others. But I'm also a daughter. I'm also a sister. I'm also a friend. I'm also a cousin. I'm also a granddaughter. You know, so it's important for me to realize that my life does not stop or start by me being ordained, that my life has to continue to grow in my other areas. That how am I being a light, right? How am I being a light as a daughter, as a sibling, right? That I had to learn that when I'm home, I am at home. I'm not trying to preach at home. I'm trying to be a daughter at home. When I'm home, I'm not trying to be Pastor Ornella. I'm trying to be a sister, right, to my siblings. I'm trying to be annoying, you know, to my siblings. You know, I'm trying to be goofy and sassy with my friend. It was important for me to know that being a pastor is a title. But it was important that I know the difference between my name, knowing my name, and knowing my title. I know my title is a pastor, but my name is Ornella, right? And it was very important for me early on to know that when I meet people, I don't want people to act differently. I want people to know who I am. Who am I, right? Am I defined by what I do, or am I defined by my character and my values as a person? The fifth one was learn. Never stop learning. I'm always on TED Talks. I'm always reading my Bible. I'm always listening to other sermons. I'm always talking to my mentors. Whatever I'm doing, I always have to make sure that I never stop learning. Because the moment you stop learning, then I strongly believe that when you have nothing left to give to people, then you start talking about people. Oh, that was some hot tea. You know, so it's important for me that I have to present myself as at a level where I don't talk about people, but I talk about ways to help people overcome what they're going through. Anyways, I hope that you join me to celebrate my 7th anniversary. Thank you for your support. Thank you for believing me. Thank you for praying for me. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for those who go above and beyond. I'm thankful for you. I'm forever grateful for those who have always stood by me, no matter what.